All right, Curtis Chappell here with Quantum SEO Solutions and yet another mobile app that I'm building for a local business. Now, let's get to the point. These are real apps that will be uploaded to the App Store and to the Android market. And let me just add the caveat that we're 99% sure we can get you into the Android market. That's not a problem. The App Store can be pretty picky with the apps that they accept. But as you'll see, we have packed this app with so much functionality that we shouldn't have too much of a problem getting it into the App Store either. So just wanted to add that caveat because that is something that you need to think about. The other thing that I'll mention is that you are getting two apps for the price of one. Now, if you wanted an iPhone app and an Android app, you would have to go to two completely different developers, different languages, and pay twice the money. Now, our system is going to do this for you, and you're going to get two for the price of one. Now, that's very, very cool. So let's just take a look at some of the features of this particular app. This is obviously a real estate company here in Brisbane, and actually just around the corner from me, which is why I'm targeting them as a potential client. Three primary buttons right here. So this is the first thing they're going to see when they download the app. You can see they click that button and their phone starts ringing. They click that button and a map pops up with specific step-by-step driving directions. And they can click Tell a Friend, and Tell a Friend is going to allow them to share the app out via Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and their email. So this starts getting a viral aspect of the app going. So as you sell someone a house and they're happy with your services, they're going to say, hey, check this app out. This is a great realtor. Download this, and you'll start growing your business virally like that. So that's pretty cool. We've got some primary buttons here. Now, be aware that these do not have to stay here. Everything is changeable, but I've got their office information here. So they click on the office, and there's all the basic information. So view the map, call us, view the website. I've got a featured property here. So what we do here is we just pipe in using a feed a scenario where they've already put the site up onto a web listing. And we're just bringing that listing straight into the app. Now, that's another very cool aspect of the app. Most existing apps these days, they're closed. Once the app has been designed and developed and handed off, it's closed. You can't go in there and make changes, and if you do, it's going to cost thousands of dollars through another developer, and you have to re-upload through the store again. So that's a whole nother 2 or 3 weeks offline. So big drama there. This is really cool stuff. So you can go in here once a day, once an hour, once a week, and you can change these featured listings. Obviously, you can outsource that to me or to someone else. I'm sure you have an offsiter in your office that we could train how to do this as well. So something that you could take on board and stay in their face with featured listings. Here we also have another listings tab. Now this is what I've done there is this particular company has a listings page on their site, but there's nothing on the page. So obviously when I bring that up, it's just going to take you to their website, but there's nothing on that particular page. Obviously we could put some content there, or we could take them somewhere else if they want to keep that feature there. And then we're just going to look at the More tab, and there's some really good stuff in here. Let's go through these one at a time. This is probably one of the most exciting things, messaging. Okay, you're going to get, excuse me, when you purchase the app, you're going to have to pay for the app development, and then there's going to be an ongoing hosting fee. It's about $50 Australian per month. Now, what does that give you? One of the things it gives you is unlimited push messaging out to your clients that have the app downloaded on their phone. So what you do is you want to communicate with your clients. You've got a new listing out there. You can go into the back end of your website and log in, go into the messaging section, and you actually can send a message out straight to anyone who has the app downloaded on their phone. Now, what happens there is they've got the app on their phone, you send a message, they get a little prompt that pops up on the face of their phone. It says, oh, you just received a message from this particular app. Would you like to read it now? They can say yes or they can say no. If they say yes, it pops up and they can read it. It loads the app and takes them right here to the message section. If they say no, then the message simply stays here in the message section and they can read it sometime at their leisure. Now, I'll just share with you a couple statistics. For marketing emails, on average, it takes 48 hours to get read. For marketing SMS and push messages, 15 seconds. On average, 15 seconds it takes someone to actually read that message. This is very powerful stuff. So if you're a realtor and you've got some investors and you get a hot new property, you can send that message out saying, guys, hot new property on the market. Are you guys interested? And boom, they get an instant notification. And basically the first one of them that gives, rings you back immediately is the one that gets the deal. So that's one way that you could use the messaging. A whole other ways, I'm sure you can think about that yourself, and how do you want to communicate with your clients. Testimonials, great way to get people to understand why they should do business with you. Okay, so why are you going to sell with me? Why are you going to list with me? Why are you going to buy from me? All those things can be listed here in the testimonial section. We've got a real estate guide, and what I've done here is just piped in a very large company here in Australia, which pretty much owns that market. So we can leave that there, or if the company had their own real estate service, listing service, and we could bring that in and we could have them listed there. This particular company asked me about, can we have forms in the app? And I said, yeah, of course. And I'm going to show you a couple ways that we can do forms. So we'll click on the request forms there and load into that. And sorry, just go back one more. So we've got rental form, appraisal form, maintenance form. Two different ways to do forms here. You can go to the rental form. You can click download form. And obviously we can make that pretty with some photos and stuff. And you can see what it does. Boom, downloads it straight away. And you can save that, print it, and away they go. Or you can have an inline form. All right. So in this instance, it's an appraisal request form. And you can see that they will scroll down and finish the form. In this particular app emulator or demonstration tool, I can't scroll down the page, but you can see there'll be a number of fields down the page which they would fill out. At the bottom they would hit submit, and away it would go. Okay, so we can get one of those designed for you as well. A couple other pretty cool things that are included with the app is, and again, it depends on the business, but this is so perfect for real estate. Let's say that, go back to the forms, and someone wants to do an appraisal request form. So they go in here, they do the appraisal request form, put the information in, they click submit, and then they turn around, come back out here, and they go to the email photo section of the app, and they go run around the house, and they take photos of the house. They take photos inside and outside of the house, and they upload those photos straight to you, the realtor, which you then can approve or disapprove. You can have a look at the photos. You can include them in an image gallery if you'd like, or you can just have a look at the photos and save those for your own records, and then you can turn around and give them an appraisal. So you might be able to do appraisals without even leaving the office. I don't know. It depends on how I guess how good the images are that they send you. Updates. This is just another way to do messages. So that's just another messaging tool there. Obviously, you can have calculators built into this thing. This is just a very basic loan amount calculator. Again, loan amount, loan term. We can put other types of calculators in here. Basically, anything that's on the web can be brought into this app, so that's pretty cool. And then I think this is just awesome. This is perfect for realtors because, when you buy a home, you're going to need stuff. You're going to need things like painters. You might need a mortgage broker before you buy the home. You're going to need plumbers. You're going to need carpets, curtains, on and on it goes. Interior decorators, blah blah blah. So the app owner can actually come in here, create these services, and then boom, you can have a list of local painters. You could put in their images, their website, their phone number. You could do whatever that you wanted here. And then guess what, guys? You turn around and you can charge those businesses to be listed in your app. So if you got 5 people paying you $10 a month to be listed, 5 businesses paying you $10 a month, you just paid for your hosting fee for this app. So it just paid for itself. If you had 100 people paying you $10 a month, there's $1,000 you'll pay for the app in 2 to 3 months. And then it's income. And you've monetized the app and you're actually making income. Or you can just give this service away because you want to build some rapport with some local tradesmen. Either way. But what I can share with you is if someone buys a house from you or sells a house with you, they're going to build some trust with you. And that means that they're going to be trusting these people, these services, because you gave them the listing. So you see how powerful that is. Social proof in the making. All right. Now, there's a whole lot of other things. Yes, we can have Facebook and Twitter, and we can send you other places and have other calculators. But at the end of the day, I think this is a pretty good selection of services that a realtor would want to take advantage of. And I think that that's going to pretty much cover this presentation. So once again, Curtis Chappell with Quantum SEO Solutions. Go to the website. You can see it there. Give me a call. I can work with any business anywhere around the world, and I can have one of these apps built for you literally in as quickly as a day. Okay, if you have a website that's got all the content, we can go in there and we can build one of these things really quickly. There is a 2 to 3 week waiting period to go through the approval process and get it uploaded through the app stores and all that. But that all happens on the back end. And once we do that, you don't have to worry about it. It just happens. But just know that yes, I can build it in a day, but it'll take a couple of weeks to get live. But literally within less than a month, you could have your own mobile app for your business. You could be getting new clients every day, getting people virally spreading news about your business, and growing your business while you sleep. All right. So the question is, do you have a mobile app for your business?